In 1963, in the small Turkish town of Derinkuyu, a man was renovating his home. He knocked down a wall and discovered a room he didn't know existed. Behind that room was a tunnel, and behind that tunnel, a city. What he stumbled upon was not just a cave. It was a massive 18-level subterranean metropolis, carved out of volcanic rock, capable of sheltering 20,000 people, their livestock, their food stores, and their entire way of life, 85 meters beneath the surface. This is Derinkuyu, and the official history provided by archaeologists barely scratches the surface of the nightmare buried here. The logistics are an architectural impossibility. We are talking about thousands of tons of hard volcanic rock excavated with precision, without electricity, without modern machinery, and without a single blueprint left behind. But the real mystery isn't how they built it. It is why. Historians claim it was a refuge from the Phrygians or the Persians. But look at the design. The massive stone doors, circular slabs weighing half a ton, can only be locked from the inside. They weren't just hiding from an army. They were sealing themselves in hermetically. Why build 18 levels deep? The air circulation is the smoking gun. They constructed massive ventilation shafts that reach all the way to the surface, and yet they are hidden. Perfect engineering. If you were being hunted by an enemy that could see you, or a catastrophe that would burn the surface, this was the only place on Earth that could guarantee survival. But here is the detail that keeps me up at night. Walk through the tunnels of Derinkuyu, and you will notice something disturbing. Many of the passages are barely a meter high. You have to crawl. Yet, the main chambers have vaulted ceilings 3 meters tall. Why build rooms for giants and tunnels for something else? Some researchers suggest that the builders of Derinkuyu were not fully human, or perhaps they were a society adapting to something living among us. We have to consider the winter theory. Ancient texts from this region speak of a time when the sky turned black, when the sun disappeared and the air became toxic. Did the creators of Derinkuyu know a cataclysm was coming? Were they trying to outlast a nuclear-like winter? Or were they hiding from something that was systematically harvesting the surface population? When you stand in the absolute darkness of the lower levels, the silence is oppressive. You realize that you are not in a city. You are in a tomb or a fortress. The inhabitants didn't just leave, they vanished. There are no signs of battle, no bodies, no struggle. It's as if one day they simply walked out or they were pulled out. We are taught to believe that we are the masters of our history, that we have evolved from simple times. But Derinkuyu proves that thousands of years ago, someone knew how to survive the unthinkable. They built a world beneath our feet that we are only just beginning to understand. And that leaves us with one terrifying question. If they had to bury a whole civilization 85 meters deep to stay alive, what is still waiting for us on the surface? I am the Myth Hunter. We have only scratched the surface of the truth. If you want to keep digging into the secrets they don't want us to find, subscribe. And tell me in the comments, what do you think they were hiding from?